Hello, my name is Joshua Amaro Rodriguez. I am a graduate student at Southeastern University. I am currently pursuing a major in the art of design management while also approaching the context and study of leadership in as many dimensions. This blog is aimed at understanding how leaders work within a specific environment, and I hope that it is a good learning tool and a video overall. So leadership can be defined in many ways. Leaders who understand their environment, the world they live in, and how they behave have an essential skill that helps them become successful in their leadership. This is called contextual intelligence. Contextual intelligence offers a view of the world as a complex organization where decision making can be based on the knowledge of your surroundings. In his book, Contextual Intelligence, Smart Leadership in a Constantly Changing World, Dr. Matthew Cutts established that leaders have to develop insight, hindsight, and foresight of the problems they may encounter. As a student, I learned that contextual intelligence places organizations into a model. Bowman and Deal define a model as a set of ideas and assumptions that help you understand and negotiate a particular territory. Their four-frame organizational model identifies organizations, their behaviors, their characteristics, and strategies. It examines how leaders behave and communicate within their specific environment. Bowman and Deal introduced us to four different types of organizational frames. The first one is the structural frame. This frame views organizations as a factory. It contains a chain of command that involves owners, managers, and the bottom line employees. The second frame is the human resource frame. This frame views organizations as family. This type of organization likes to focus on relationships and the development of others. The third frame is the political frame. It views organizations as jungles or arenas. There is competition for leadership, which relies on popularity, a vote, and the confidence of the audience. The final and fourth frame is the symbolic one. It views organizations as temples or carnivals. This type of organization likes to produce legends, myths, and heroes that help build relationships from the ground up. It is an outlier of the four-frame model in my examination. For my research, I interviewed 3 leaders in accordance to their specific context. The first leader is Benjamin. Ben is a recognized driver and has served leadership roles in the Southeast region of the United States in the areas of education, training, children's ministry and services, and entertainment, and also served with secretarial responsibilities. His approach to leadership responsibilities and competencies involves creating an atmosphere of consistency and excellence. His leadership philosophy is based on 3 specific characteristics: competency, commitment, and character. He believes in clear communications as it will create a strong relationship with the employee, which allows them to achieve their goals and objectives. In order to move things in order, he likes to be approached with suggestions on how to improve things that are not working. As a leader, making a sound decision involves analyzing the pros and cons of each situation. It also involves developing effective problem-solving, analytical, and critical thinking skills. Ben is good with emotions and prefers to remain calm under pressure. He leads with empathy and emotional intelligence. He mentions, when we do that, our employees win, and when they all win, we all win. Ben has several traits and strategies that help his leadership. Among these traits are communication, collaboration and teamwork, reporting suggestions and problem solving, willingness to succeed, competence, and commitment. Ben's framework is one that is structural. There is a clear understanding of an existing relationship between the employee and the leader. Often, in these type of organizations, you can find a chain of command and vertical coordination when it comes to communication efforts. This type of organization is one that operates as a factory. As a leader, Ben is knowledgeable and has a social understanding of community and cultural needs, giving him good contextual intelligence in his leadership. He also has knowledge of technology and vehicle standards, promoting safety and consistency. He is recognized for his planning and entertainment skills, pursuing action to provide educational opportunities for children. The second leader is Stacy. Stacy is a student, a former beautician, an academic leader, and an enrollment counselor. She believes that the most important leadership competency is characterized by the development of others. Her view of an organization is defined by the human resources frame. To Stacy, a good leader understands the importance of knowing their staff and their goals well enough to develop a relationship as a team. She mentions that in doing this, it will benefit the company and the team members. According to the Academic Leadership Group, successful academic leaders are active listeners. Stacy likes to find ways to help team members reach their goals, believing it will create a bond between the team leader and the organization. Developing respect for others is important, and so is the ability to demonstrate empathy. Stacy does not believe in jeopardizing relationships and prefers neutral and honest zones during office meetings. She mentions this is where an honest conversation can naturally take place. She also believes that people are reluctant to mention what they want to attain, and it may be because the organization cannot help them attain that goal or does not have any future career objectives available. On the surplus, she mentioned that she likes to have coffee with her team, talk to them, and get to know their long-term plans. Stacy's traits and strategies include communication and common dialogue, being an active listener, remaining neutral and staying honest, being helpful, staying respectful, and showing empathy. She believes in the development of others, which is a characteristic of the human resource frame. She believes that an organization can offer more opportunity, enjoys the promotion of opportunities, and enjoys seeing others being successful. The third leader is Maribel. Maribel is an academic director, a certified teacher, and a minister. She has served as children's ministry captain for an international church movement, founded a private school that helps Christian students with special needs, and has also led in reinventing different types of expressive and performing arts such as drawing, theater, spoken poetry, and pantomime. She believes that her most effective leadership competencies are organization, punctuality, and honesty. Maribel likes to help others overcome situations by encouraging them to express their challenges. She mentions that this helps them see the situation with more clarity and helps them form their own leadership style. She is capable of verbal and written communication methods to attain her goals in 2 languages. Meanwhile, rituals of prayer, church communing, and graduation ceremonies are accessible to her in practice. Lashway discussed that principals in this role function as storytellers, actors, and healers, showing special sensitivity to rituals and ceremonies when he analyzed the symbolic dimension. She is often challenged by individuals who refuse treatment and hold on to their own opinion instead of listening to others. Maribel has several traits that help her out in her leadership. This includes organization, punctuality, honesty, communication. She is a leader in education and the arts and speaks 2 languages. Maribel fits the symbolic frame of a nonprofit organization. She is very influential to men and women leaders in her community, passing on the torch of leadership to other churches who are seeking to educate Christian students. She also performs well and keeps pace with her rituals. Having completed my interviews and evaluations, I learned that there are different types of leaders and also different types of environments and organizations. Developing an understanding of our surroundings is a critical component of being successful in them. Leadership can change depending on the context, and there are many strategies that will help change come along. Organizations can be viewed in 4 types of frames which contain specific characteristics that enable them to operate. A chain of command does not belong to a political frame, but it can become one as we reframe after an election. An example of that can be included is the elections of public officials such as the presidency. Understanding the context in which we operate can ensure efficiency and change. Leaders will provide the right strategy that will provide the right solutions for these matters. Thank you.